Imagine, you wake up nearly 100,000 years ago. No phone, no clock, no walls, just open land, quiet air, and a small group of people who are your entire world. You're standing in a small tribe. Everything seems normal until someone suddenly collapses. They stop breathing. Their eyes stay open, but nothing is behind them anymore. They never move again. No hospitals, no doctors, no religion as we understand it today. No one has ever explained what death actually is. So, what would the first humans actually do in this moment? Surprisingly, the answer archaeologists discovered is far more emotional than most people imagine, and it may explain something about you right now that you never expected. Today, we understand death. We have words for it, rituals for it, explanations for it. But ancient humans had none of that. Imagine watching someone alive one moment, laughing, breathing, walking beside you, and completely still the next. To them, it must have felt impossible, almost unreal. At first, many scientists believed early humans simply walked away from their dead, just like most animals do even today. No ceremony, no burial, just leaving. But then archaeologists uncovered something that completely changed this idea. Buried deep beneath layers of earth, some ancient human skeletons weren't abandoned at all. They were carefully placed into the ground on purpose. And that raises an incredible question. Why would people who were struggling every single day just to survive stop everything and spend precious hours burying the dead? Some of the oldest known burials date back tens of thousands of years. Sites in the Middle East, discovered by archaeologists, contain bodies placed in carefully dug graves, not thrown, not discarded, placed. In several cases, the body was positioned gently, almost like someone sleeping, sometimes surrounded by tools they had used in life, sometimes with animal bones resting nearby, though claims about flowers found in some graves are still debated among scientists today, so we can't say that part for certain. Now think about that for a second. Food was scarce, danger was constant, every single hour mattered for survival, and yet someone knelt down, someone dug a grave by hand, someone arranged a body with care instead of walking away. That tells us something incredible. Ancient humans may have already understood that death deserved respect. Or perhaps, just perhaps, they believed death wasn't truly the end. Leaving a body out in the open created real practical problems, predators drawn in by the scent, the danger of disease spreading through the camp, the sheer difficulty of living beside decay. So burying the dead helped protect the living. That part makes sense. But survival alone may not be the full story. Some researchers believe burial practices may have also strengthened the bonds within the tribe. When a group took the time to care for someone who had died, it may have quietly reminded every living member, you matter here too. You will not be forgotten either. Over time, this kind of shared grief and shared ritual may have helped early human groups grow closer and cooperate more effectively than before. And cooperation, trust, shared meaning, these are some of the very things that helped our species survive when so many others didn't. But one mystery still remains buried beneath all of this. Did ancient humans actually believe in something after death? No one knows for certain, not even today. Ancient humans left no written records, no sacred texts, no explanations. But archaeology gives us fragments, clues scattered across thousands of years. Some graves contain carefully made stone tools placed beside the body. Others include ornaments, small, deliberate objects with no obvious survival use. In some places, archaeologists found red ochre, a natural mineral pigment, placed directly with the body.
Now ask yourself this: why bury a useful tool with someone who will never lift it again? Why place a decorative object beside someone who will never wear it? One possibility, they believed those items would still matter somehow after death. Another possibility, these weren't practical gifts at all. They were symbols of love, of memory, of a bond that didn't simply vanish the moment breathing stopped. Imagine kneeling beside someone you loved, placing something precious into their hands, not knowing if they would ever need it again, but needing somehow to believe that they might. Whatever the true reason was, these discoveries reveal something extraordinary. Long before civilizations rose, long before the pyramids were built, long before a single word was ever written down, humans were already treating death as something deeply, profoundly meaningful. Perhaps the most fascinating part of ancient humans isn't how they lived, it's how they said goodbye. Because the moment humans began caring for their dead, they revealed something no fossil alone could ever prove: empathy, memory, love. These weren't just instincts for survival, they were the very foundations of humanity itself. So the next time you attend a funeral or lay flowers somewhere quiet, remember this: that tradition, that quiet act of care, may trace its roots back tens of thousands of years to a small group of early humans standing silently around someone they had just lost, not fully understanding what death was, but somehow already understanding that it mattered. And in that quiet moment, long before history began, they may have done something that changed the course of human history forever. If you enjoyed uncovering this hidden piece of human history, subscribe for more documentaries that dig into the real mysteries of our ancient past, because the story of who we are starts long before recorded history ever began.